Hello and welcome. And tonight I would like to talk to you guys a little bit about vacationing. And I say to you the following: warm winds, warm sand, lush greenery, and delicious food. Doesn't that sound like a place you'd want to vacation? Sounds pretty good to me. So I say, what are you waiting for? Get up off of that seat and book those tickets. Beautiful scenery. As you can see from the pictures behind me, this is exactly what you will see, and more and much better, of course, in person. There's great areas for picnicking for those of you who like the outside life, or nature walks, whale watching, scuba diving, snorkeling, all sorts of activities on the island that consist of the beautiful scenery here. One of the things that I like to do a lot is canyoning. It's something that I've done here on the island. It's a unique experience. The people are friendly. It's a closely knit community with a small island. And here is a picture of the island, and you can also Google this. Now, it looks pretty small, and it is, but right now there's about 60,000 people who are living on the island. The food is delicious, of course, and the wine and the coffee. Tea is grown on another island called San Miguel, Punta Delgada, and recently discovered that it's the only place in Europe that grows leaves for tea. Entertainment, you can get a lot of entertainment live and for free. Just by going downtown to a local pub or cafe, somebody could be playing a guitar. There's lots of bands, lots of talented people who like to perform, and it's a great way to get out, meet people, see things, and again, it's for free. Now, you're asking yourself probably, how do I get to this island? You can, of course, the best is by plane. As you can see, surrounded by water. For those of you who'd want to take a boat trip, what I've been told is that the only way to come by boat is on a cargo ship. They do sell tickets for those of you who want to travel inexpensively and have an adventure. There you go. The best way that I have found to travel to the island is directly from Boston's Logan International Airport. You can either come directly to this island, to Terceira Island, or you can go to San Miguel and then come to the island or any of the other islands by plane or ferry boat, or you can fly directly to Lisbon and then to the islands of your choice, which I am nominating this one, Terceira Island, because it's beautiful. This island, as I have mentioned, is in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, so if you are looking for a getaway, what could be better? You're in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, so perfect getaway. Book your travel through Top Atlântico. It's a travel agency and tourism office here on the island. They're really great. They know the islands very well. They can find affordable packages for you with activities that you'd like. The next thing you might be asking yourself is, where can I stay on this island? There are hotels, quintas, which are like homes on a farm area, if you will. And then there's villas. The hotels can be trendy or they can be common. So, you can get into something more trendy, more expensive, more chic, or you can get into something that is nice and comfortable but less expensive. Then you've got the quintas, and the quintas are more for a rural experience. There's one on the island that's called Quinta do Martel, and they cater to those who want to experience the rural experience, which is you would stay in a farm-like house. Your lamps at your nightstand table are hurricane lamps, no electricity. They have farm animals. The restaurant is really unique because it looks like an old home from back in the day on the island, and they serve food that was cooked just the way they cooked it back then. The dishes, everything. It's like you're back on Little House on the Prairie. It's really neat. I've done it. It's an awesome experience. The villas are more of a home rental type atmosphere, so you can rent a whole home with a yard. A lot of them are right near the water. They're fantastic, and they're not expensive. Now, what to wear? Europeans are known for being fashy and trendy, and on this island it's no less. So I would say that if you're going out to dinner, whatever you do, don't underdress, if you're going to a restaurant. If you're going to a snack bar or a pub, out in the evening or afternoon, you're fine. Any attire will do. My favorite are the esplanadas, where you can sit outside, sip your coffee with the beautiful scenery, the warm breeze, the sun, your sunglasses on. What could be better? You can also get food while you're out there. They serve food as well. One of the typical meals to eat here on the island is called alcatra, and it's beef that is cooked for hours in a clay pot with onions and butter and local wine, and it's very delicious. It's unique to the island. Another thing that is very typical is octopus stew. So for those of you who'd like to try something unique and different, recommend that. And then the beef and the poultry that are raised here are very healthy and delicious. So for those of you who like your meats, this is a great place to come. For adventures, I recommend that you look online, and I'm going to name 2 places, and they're fantastic, wonderful people, 5-star experience, where you can not only book your airfare tickets to come to the island, but you can already book your plan for activities. Rope Adventures is one of them. They cater to canyoning, one of them. The things that I talked about earlier is canyoning. It's fantastic. It's a unique experience to do it on an island. They have nature walks. There are more for those people who are hardcore. You can walk for hours. You're going to be in the wilderness. You're going to go on an adventure. You're going to have to be prepared. And like I said, it could take 8, 9, 10 hours. There's another company on the islands called Communicare, and they have hot air ballooning, and they have nature walks and all sorts of things, kayaking, and they will give you a picnic on the beach right after the kayaking experience. I've done this as well, and I recommend it. But they're more of a lighter, so the trips are smaller, unless you want something longer, then you can book it with them. But it's more of a, you know, if you've never done this before, these are the people you want to go with. Picnic areas, I've talked about that before, but they're fantastic. I just want to tell you guys something, that they're prepared all over the island, no matter where you're going, you're driving, biking, whatnot. You're going to find these tables and grills all there just set waiting for you. Camping is fabulous. It's something that myself and my family do ever so often. We used to do it a lot when the kids were smaller. The fantastic thing about camping on the island is that you're right near the water. So you get up in the morning, go for a dip, you can go back to your campsite, take a little nap, get up, grill, get up, play cards, do whatever you want to do, listen to music, go for biking, hiking, back to the water, and come back and grill some more. It's a wonderful experience, and I recommend that as well. The thing about the campsite is that you can just relax right there and just listening to the waves crash during the day, during the night. It's a really unique experience. Another thing that they have here on the island is bird watching. So I suggest you bring your binoculars. There's a lot of fauna here on the island that you can identify, and there are places set up so you can do the bird watching without distracting the fauna. So warm weather, warm beaches, lots of sun. Definitely bring your sunblock. Lots of activities. Plan ahead. So I say, what are you waiting for? Get up off of that chair and book those tickets. If you want to get away, sample new culture, new customs, new food, without breaking the bank, this is the place for you. I hope to see you guys around the island, and thank you. And now I will show you who my audience was today. My husband, Joe, my daughter, Tanya, who's away in college, and my baby, Jack, who I guess I bored and put to sleep. Good night.